If you love brand new property like I do, bait listings are something that you must look out for. So I'm going to unpack what bait listings are and how to avoid them. A bait listing is basically a false advertisement. So you go on realestate.com.au or domain and you find the suburb that you like where you want to actually build a property, and then you see there an advertisement for this beautiful home, like a beautiful mansion. It's got pools and palm trees, the whole thing, and then the price on it is so low, it's lower than anything you've ever seen before. It makes you think that all the other people building in the area have overpriced property. Now, this is not true, because if it's too good to be true, it normally is not true, and the devil is in the detail here on these bait listings. So let me explain what's going on here. A bait listing can look like this. Number one, the builder does a bait and switch. So what they will do is they will take a photo of a property that they don't even build, or it could be the top of the range property that they build, like the $1 million property, and they'll actually put the image of that, and then they'll take the price of the lowest property they build and they'll put that into one advertisement. It's a false and misleading advertisement. It's designed to get you onto the phone so that you get through to their sales center, so that they can put you into their sales process and ultimately sell you into a much higher price property. If you're not a details person, if you don't review the contract, your mind may go back to the images that you saw, and what can actually happen is you may believe that you're building property A, the beautiful property, and then what is delivered is property B, the cheap, nasty property with many, many things missing. So you've got to be very, very careful of builders that do bait listings. If you come across anyone that does a bait listing, I would say turn and run and don't deal with them. Only deal with people that have high levels of integrity in their marketing, in their advertising, in their brochures, in their sales process, and in the quality of what they deliver for you at the end. Number two, the builder gets you to sign a non-fixed price contract. Now, there can be dangers here because a non-fixed price contract allows the builder to increase the price that you pay once construction has already started. Now, it's very easy to avoid this. You've just got to make sure you've got the right contract. But if you do sign a contract with these loopholes, you could begin construction and the builder may come back to you during the construction process and want to charge you another $10, $20, $30, or $40,000 or more on top of the price that you believe that you had to pay. This can blow out your budget and turn this beautiful process of building a new property into a nightmare. So be very, very careful of non-fixed price contracts. Number three, your new house is not full turnkey. What does full turnkey mean? It means you're gonna get a property with everything in it, including blinds, driveway, lights, a roof. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I have seen bait listings where literally the roof was not included in the price. So you want to make sure that you are signing a contract that delivers a full turnkey solution. The devil is in the detail here. You want to get an expert to actually help you to go through the contract to know what is and is not included. Number four, site costs are not included. Now, site costs are all the costs that the builder needs to spend to actually get the land ready for them to be able to construct on. And in some cases, they will actually leave the site costs out of the contract, or they will put the minimum amount for the site costs into the contract. But there's a little loophole that says there they can charge you more should they find some issues with the site that will cause them to incur more costs. Now, a good builder will already have assessed the site. They will know the site costs. Now, I'm going to take an example of site costs from an advertisement online from a builder that shall remain anonymous. Have a read of this, check this out. Prices specified may vary and be subject to change once all site works plans are completed and the current market value of the land and other relevant costs are taken into consideration, and builder's name redacted, and the owner of the land reserve the right to alter the home, land, site works prices. So someone that's not willing to actually commit to site costs upfront before you sign the contract is someone that you should turn away from and run. Number five, construction delays. Now, you want to make sure that you sign a contract that has a construction completion date where the builder will actually pay a financial penalty should they go past that date. They need an incentive to ensure that they stay on schedule. So a builder that's not willing to sign a contract with penalties for construction delays, this is probably something that you should be very wary of, and I would recommend not to sign a contract without those penalties in place. Number six, cheap tradespeople. So let's just say they get everything right. The pricing's right, the ad's right, the sales brochures are right, the salespeople give you a nice feel and you're feeling really, really good and everything looks good and you reviewed the contract, you looked at the detail, you even like the contract that you've got. Now it actually comes down to the quality of the build. So you want to be dealing with a reputable builder that really loves their brand and are committed to the final product that they deliver, because some builders will, to save costs and increase their profits, get cheap tradespeople and actually use cheap materials. So what happens is you wind up with a poor quality property. This is going to impact the tenants you can get, the rent you can charge, and also the durability of the home and the resale value of the home. So you want to make sure that you deal with a builder that actually has a track record of delivering high quality builds. Now, don't let this put you off new builds, because there are some advantages to new builds. In fact, I've done over $4 billion worth of new builds. You can easily get this right. You just want to find the right experts. Guys, again, the devil is in the detail, understanding contracts, how the contracts are written. So you want to make sure that you've got an expert there to actually review that with you and ensure that you're never overpaying for the property. And if you know people in the industry that understand who the top builders are, who you can trust with your build, then this can actually be a very easy, pain-free, seamless process. So if you enjoyed this content, if it helped you in any way, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel. You're going to see a ton of new content hitting the channel over the next few weeks, and I promise you it's going to be content that will change your life and help you on your investment and wealth creation journey.